Man, I be wanting to say things, but to who? Hi, I'm Dr. Allen, and looking at the way of the world, we're right on course, right on time where we should be, except for the alarmists, the people who are supposed to alarm you. I be wanting to say things, but I be wondering who I'm gonna say it to. Um, the whole point of why we're going at each other right now is because some people want to defend a lie, or other people want people to think the way they want them to think. Why do you think people say, "Well, we expected you," or "you were supposed to," or "you can look forward to"? Because they're putting you in a situation where they have programmed you for expectations. They can expect your pattern of action. So listening to people bicker about the things that's been implanted in their head, I don't even know who I'm talking to. But if your consciousness to follow the patterns and does, let's talk about something. Where are we at? Everything is a drama scene. There's absolutely no room for discussion without change. I say, in these times, we have to advance and evolve to what has been created. The whole issue about whether or not certain people should be allowed certain things is only a political move, period. They're saying, we'll go for what you do as long as you keep us in power. So the more corrupt the people want to be, the more power they have, because they vote for those people who allow them to do whatever they want. The problem with that is they want everybody else to do it too. Or just say, hey, we're not there yet. I think the policy needs to be reset. I think the whole situation need to be viewed and sit down with somebody as myself. You children are out of line. You grown folks have allowed them so much power that you can't even control them. So there must be a heavy hand to come down to balance everything. I have no dog in this fight. I know what is real. I intend to be that way. If you have a preference, it needs to be approached that way. You should not call your preference a right and push it on somebody else and cause unrepairable damages to the youth, our coming up force. Speaking of force, there's several ones in play right now. We have the secret society, the darkness, the whatever that just want to mischief makers, the ones who've been in power for all along. But bigger than this, people don't understand what the whole purpose and object of the game is. If you believe in anything, if you believe that man once lived to be 400 years old, 900 years old, and you see the sequence from that locking on to other things, then I can begin to talk to you. Because we have to go to where knowledge was at. And if it was possible, and it was said that way for some reason or another, that man lived to be in what they equated as 900 years old, 500 years old, 600 years old, 300 years old, and not old in fable. feeble. You have to wonder what kind of knowledge was gained. What did they know? See, we're going backwards trying to learn what they already knew. So in order to coexist in the present, we have to look back at why we think like we think today. We need to stop looking so far in the future that we forget about the present. We need to look at the history to know why we're here and what brought us here and how we're going to the future as a people, as a new advancement in humankind and species. Surely there has been many things created that must still exist, that are going to exist, but in what way is yet to be determined. Some things must not be permitted, or not. When I said age, I was talking about how long people live, because by living they were given much knowledge, but their bodies were old. Excuse me, I'm ahead of myself. And then they were able to pass, as they lived to get old, they gathered much knowledge and was able to pass it down rightly. When the lifespan of man was discontinued in longevity, then there was not enough time for man to learn and live and leave as an example. So now there are certain species within us who want to communicate with us, but our conscious knowledge is not wise enough. So they're trying to speed us up. Once again, we will have to be touched by an alien presence to bring us up to par. That is one reason why man has been experimenting with our children. They want to teach them fast, make them wise, so that they'll be wise in their knowledge and still have the bodies to get the job done, which is the objective. That they may be again or continue to experiment. So those are the things that have to really be looked at from, wow, people who are not connected to the church, the justice system, the political system. You know, you understand, societies and tribes were ran on wise men and elders. That's what the government's position is nowadays. It's supposed to know what's good for the people, get the people the good information, get the people the good things, so that they may make good choices and live a skillful life. But this game is being played, and knowledge has been withheld, so that the people can be manipulated for whatever choice or reason. Is this news or just gossip? This is Dr. Allen at themissingelement.info. Just talking about it, give you something to chew on.